Welcome to Talking Live. I'm Dr. Robi Ludwig here in Times Square out of Starshop Studios, and we have the power couple of New York City, Dan and Courtenay Hall. They co-created Bella Magazine, which is now in New York and in LA. In 2011, it is their self-funded, at least originally, magazine, and they created it out of their home. So we brought them on today to find out more about the fabulous Bella Magazine. This is their latest issue. I highly recommend that you go out and get it. It's beautiful, amazing people featured in it, and also we have Kelly Osbourne. She just came out with a new book.
She did.
She's a lovely person.
Absolutely.
She's
so sweet.
Yeah.
Honestly. And you wouldn't necessarily think that from her look.
Right.
If you judge someone by the outside. But
that's exactly right.
Sweetest girl you'll ever meet.
Yeah, so we'll talk more about Kelly Osbourne, the other people who have graced the covers. We have a lot of celebrities. In fact, it's all celebrities.
That's right.
And we're going to find out how you are doing this really in a climate where print is not seen as the new thing, right?
Definitely.
So I believe when you first started Bella, you came up with this idea. You didn't have a magazine, right?
No.
Do you want to tell the story where the idea came from?
Sure. Well, actually, Dan and I actually met in publishing.
Okay.
Years and years ago. You know, we worked at a bunch of national magazines, and I had 3 children in the past 15 years, and I'm an avid magazine reader, and I felt that for the New York woman, which is who we are, that there wasn't one magazine that I could go to for everything.
And that's really true.
Yeah.
Now, there were a lot of naysayers, right, who said, why are you doing this? Everything's going online. How did you respond to those people that said, what are you doing?
You want to take that one?
Well, you know, we really did. I mean, now, in the past couple of years, also, print really has made a huge rebound as well. I think when we first launched, it was a little bit more difficult. But we're realizing the brands and the readers still want a print magazine. We're certainly in a digital world, and we're full digital as well.
Yes.
But really, it's the tangible fact behind that. I think that people, you know, the shiny paper, the diamond ring, you jump off the pages, that type of thing. So for many reasons, like the pass along rate, you don't really get that with digital. So I think certainly we're in a digital world, but right now as we have it, we're still in very much a print world as well.
It's so interesting because there was a study done about Kindles versus books.
Okay.
And they really thought when Kindles came out that books would be no more and that, you know, books would go by the wayside. And they found just the opposite.
Absolutely.
That people didn't really like the Kindle. They didn't like lugging around a machine. And they really did want the special feeling of holding a book, writing in the book. And there is something unique. And also something that is very different about your magazine. The cover is matte.
Yes, I love that.
It's not shiny. So your artistic background certainly is reflected in this magazine. You talk a lot about beauty.
Yes.
And an individualized idea of what beauty is, and that a lot of magazines and a lot of the fashion industry really targets that 1%.
That's right.
And as given by the number, not everybody is in that 1%. So you wanted people to feel beautiful at every price point.
Exactly.
Is that what Bella offers that's unique compared to other magazines?
Well, you know what? I think Bella offers a lot that other magazines don't. You know, our tagline is beauty defined by you, because I really wanted it to be a magazine that women could relate to and read and not feel that they're being judged.
Yeah.
That, you know, beauty comes in all forms, whether you want to focus on the outside or you want to focus on, you know, philanthropy or fashion style, whatever it may be, beauty comes in all forms, and Bella really in 152 pages shows you all different forms of beauty.
How did you get celebrities right away? Your new magazine, and right from the get-go, you had celebrities on your cover. I mean, that's unheard of.
Yes.
How did you get that?
Well, you know what? It's been an evolution. I mean, our first issue was, gosh, I don't even know, 40-something issues ago, and we had Denise Richards.
Uh-huh.
You know, that was when she was going through all the Charlie Sheen stuff. So it was really, you know, we're like, wow, this is amazing. But, you know, we got the exclusive interview, but, you know, it was supplied artwork and, you know, all that stuff starting off. And then as the years went by, we said, no, actually, we're going to shoot everyone. So if they want to be on Bella, we have to shoot them ourselves, and they have to host a party for us. And
I just have to say, I know this is not the point, but you guys throw amazing parties.
Oh, thank you.
I have had some of the most fun in New York City at Bella parties.
Thank
I mean,
you.
the Christmas party was amazing.
That was so fun.
With Kathy Lee Gifford and Hoda.
Hoda,
How
yeah.
great was that party?
So awesome.
Yes.
It was
You
so
guys,
great.
they also threw my book party, which
Oh,
was
yeah, that's right,
amazing.
that's right.
So much so that my agent, my TV agent, not even my book agent, said, when are you writing another book so we can have another party?
Oh,
Because he
good.
was like the
Good,
belle of
good.
the ball at my
That's
book
right,
party.
that's
He was
right.
very popular.
Awesome.
Men, women, everybody was loving him at the book party.
That's right. It's so funny.
So you basically say, we're going to put you on the cover, and would you throw a party to celebrate the cover?
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And they all agree to that? Do they like the idea?
Well, that is what is funny, but so unique about Bella is that
Yeah.
most magazines, they won't do that. It's not even a
Right.
question, you know? But when they meet Dan and I and the Bella team and everyone, they just, you know, I guess like us and feel that we're sincere and authentic and we're not trying to put anybody in a bad light, but they also understand that, you know, they are a brand.
Yes.
And we have brands, and it would
Right.
be amazingly helpful if we could all promote the issue as a team. And so far, it's been so good. It's been wonderful.
And I
Very
think the
fortunate.
fact
Yeah.
that two of you are a husband-wife power couple, that you have a family,
Yes.
it's very healthy. And I think we need couples that we could look up to who are living life well and beautifully. And I think that's an added essence that's underneath the brand of Bella that you don't even necessarily talk about, but it's the fact that you're in this together.
Yeah.
And you know, the party, it's like you are inviting us into your home every time you throw a magazine party, but it's glamorous. And so there are cameras and it's beautiful and everybody wants to be there.
Thanks,
That's
Robbie.
the feeling that I get.
Thank you.
And you guys have a party coming up, the Hamptons White
White
Party,
Party.
Yes.
which again, another fun. Now, is that an open party?
No,
Oh,
invite
it's not.
only.
Still invite
Okay.
only.
Sorry, it's not open. We'll share pictures. We'll share pictures.
But Robbie will be there.
Right. I brought my whole family the last time. My mother,
Yes,
my father,
that's right.
everybody was there.
We've got the best family.
Oh,
They're
thank
always invited.
you,
They're
thank
always
you. Well, they
invited.
do have a good time.
Yes.
Good.
No, my for some reason, my friend who's a plastic surgeon was at the Bella White Party. I don't know if he contributed. I don't know what it was, but he was there.
Okay.
And so my mother went up to him. She goes, "You look like a young boy." And so my plastic surgeon, he's like, "Oh my God, your mother called me a young boy. Like, is she coming?" Like, I'm like, I guess your treatments really work.
That's right.
But
that's right.
this year you're having the divorce. What is it? The Girls Guide to Divorce, right?
Yes.
That's a show.
Well, I'm like a diehard, right?
Yeah.
I'm a diehard Bravo fan.
Oh my God.
Diehard. I mean,
We all are
Yes.
Bravo fans here. I know. It's
whatever
great.
show
Sure,
is
it's
on
absolutely
Bravo,
great, yeah.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad,
They
but
have
it's true.
awesome series, yes.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, how fun would it be to have an ensemble cast?
I think we have also a picture of the cast. We have a couple of pictures that you gave us.
Okay.
Now, that's Hoda and Kathy Lee
Yeah.
from the holiday issue, and
There
you
you
from
go.
that party.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Whoa,
oh,
just a random picture of me.
yeah,
Hello.
we needed to get those extra ones in. We're just going through them.
Okay.
That's you at the Bella White Party a couple of
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah,
right.
hosted
With-
by Lisa Vanderpump.
Yes,
That was
yes.
so
And she
fun.
brought her dog.
Yes.
Her dog was there at the
Jiggy.
party.
Jiggy was there.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So this is the.
Girlfriend's Guide
Yes.
to Divorce. Love the show. Love the show.
It's a great show.
Oh, it's amazing. And
Yeah.
all 5 women are just unique and beautiful in their own way.
Uh-huh.
And they're all very different.
Yeah.
And I feel at Bella's party, it's perfect only because, everyone identifies with someone on the cast.
Yes.
Everyone's
Yeah.
different. So I think it'll be really our most fun yet. I'm excited.
I think one of the things that you do, the articles in Bella are really interesting. How do you decide what gets written about? Because I know you've had the influencer magazine, and we've talked about also, I think, a couple of, or at least last magazine was about people doing interesting things with charities.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you decide what you want readers to read? Because they have substance to them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you.
As the editor in chief.
You see why they're happily married? They're like, well, it's all my beautiful wife comes up with all the ideas.
Yeah, well, each issue
15
is
years,
themed.
right?
Each issue is themed.
Yeah.
So we do have each issue themed, and then we
Okay.
try to let all the content be obviously related to that issue. So
Yeah.
we theme the issue, and then Courtenay gets pitched, and she'll reach out and think of what would be fun, and we have meetings on what do we think the readers would like to hear.
That's right.
And then we just come up with a good storyline for each, and
And the Bella team really is amazing.
They are amazing.
I mean, they're amazing. And, they'll know, say, fall is fall fashion. So they'll, make sure all of their stories fit into that category, yet they're unique and fun and different. So
there's a lot of
it's a team
creativity, and I think because you keep the team small,
Yeah,
and
100%.
it's like a family, and it feels really intimate, and everybody has their own talent. I
That's
think
right.
that shines
right.
through the magazine, and that's what makes it special. Now you are in LA as well, so it started in New York.
Yes.
Am I right? Okay, so it started in New York. Then how many years later did you bring Bella to LA?
it was
Last
just
fall.
last fall.
Last fall.
Last fall, yeah.
Okay. So what's different about Bella LA versus Bella New York?
Well, LA and New York are so different,
I mean, 50% of the content is still on a national level.
That's
Okay.
right.
And
That's
then
right.
the other 50% is geared towards that region.
Okay.
So we just try it so we have Ciao Bella as our food section. So all the restaurant reviews are from LA.
Right.
In New York, all the restaurant reviews are from obviously New York.
Right.
We have something, Loving
The
This-
LA life.
LA Life.
It's
And
an LA person.
So half the content is 50% national interest.
50% regional.
Region.
And what do you look for in your writers or in your photographers, in your team? Do you look for that little spark of specialness? Do you look at their background? Is there something you're looking for?
Not really. I think
No?
part of our success. No.
Nope. Okay. No.
Anyone that wants to come.
Everyone's right. As long as they can.
Call us.
You need to be able to spell, and they're on.
There you
No,
go.
no.
That's
No.
how I got a writing job. I can spell my name, but let's go from there.
that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we certainly do. We look for certain. I mean, Courtenay more obviously, but I think part of our success also is that we partnered and teamed with people who are hungry and looking
That's
to just
right.
put out good
100%.
content and make a difference.
Yeah.
If you're the most experienced, then that's not what Bella's about. Bella is about
It's about giving people a chance.
giving people a chance.
Their start.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
so that's really it.
Yeah.
And like most companies, I guess, you do have the few that produce the many. So we do have a small crew, and we pride ourselves on that. So I always
Yeah.
say that around the time this 80-20 rule, where you have 20% of the people really producing 80% of the work.
And you are very discriminating, because I know that a lot of people approach you and ask if they can write for you, and you don't say yes to everybody.
no,
Yeah.
no.
And nor should you.
No.
But I know a lot of people want to be a
Absolutely.
part of the Bella team
Thanks,
because
Robbie.
it offers that. Listen, you want to be a part of a group that
That's
feels
right.
good, that's promoting something that is of value, that
That's
looks
right.
different. And honestly, I mean, if you look at just it's artwork, and you really can see. Look at this. I mean,
Thanks,
you've
Robbie.
seen it,
Thank you.
but
Thank
you
you.
know,
That's
it's
awesome.
it's really laid out in a way that you can't get everywhere. And so, listen, if you also go to my webpage, and you can look at Bella, right? You guys have a page.
Yep, absolutely.
But I'm going to have a link so you could see at least Bella New York, and you can sign up and get the physical magazine.
Absolutely.
But where can people find it? I know it's in Barnes & Noble.
It's actually
I know it's in a lot of places,
It is.
but
it's in a lot of
Yeah,
places.
Barnes & Noble is your easiest location.
Okay.
We are spread throughout the city. We're
Yeah.
with a national distributor, so it's 600 newsstands all throughout the region.
Wow.
Easiest to go to Barnes & Noble. We just increased with them. We're doing
okay.
fantastic.
And
So
with
Barnes
that's
them.
Noble-
national,
That's
so
national,
everybody
that's right.
knows where Barnes & Noble is.
Yeah, well, actually, it's funny because we started out at Barnes & Noble in the 5 boroughs, and over the past, 5 years, they've increased us into New Jersey and here. Now we're all the way from Boston all the way to Washington, D.C. Mm-hmm. So it's been a great expansion.
Do you see like a Bella Washington, D.C., a Bella Philadelphia?
Not that.
Bella
close.
Italy.
We think more we see probably like a Bella Miami next.
Oh, I love
Like a
Miami.
Bella Miami.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Bella Dallas,
Bella
possibly.
Dallas, possibly.
Maybe,
Something
yeah.
over that
Because
way.
Miami has that like Spanish flair and vibe.
right.
That's
That's right.
really. I just got
That's
back
right.
from Miami. I'm amazed at how many people there are people that don't speak English there, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me
absolutely.
too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll
Yeah.
learn.
That's right.
I'll learn. I learned how to say straight hair, lasso. Yes, I did when getting blown out.
That's right. You need the important terms.
You just right, exactly. How do you blow out your hair straight? I'll learn that. Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just seeing if I missed out on anything. As far as the next 5 years, what's your goal for Bella?
You know, we really are trying, we are a full media company. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we're full print, we are full digital. We're doing a ton with video now as well, and really bringing every department of the magazine alive with video. And really, it's just, when we launched Bella by design, we launched to hopefully say, hit each market. So New York, LA, Miami, and it would be to continue to grow that way. So eventually it would be a national with a bunch of regionals, if you will.
Yeah, I think that is a great idea because you offer such a great product out there that we always have a need for great.
Thank you, Robi.
You know, and as long as you're providing great, there really is somebody out there who wants it and wants to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So, and I know that I've gotten inspiration. It may not look like it today. I had an off day. It's raining here.
Yes,
I
it
have
is.
an
Yes,
excuse. But I really,
You got
no, I
both.
do try, but I get inspired by the fashion, and you have the style duo, which are a great creative team.
Oh my gosh, love
And
that.
they're not only beautiful on the outside, but they both went to Tufts.
Yes.
So they're really smart. In addition to being creative, I'm
That's
always
right.
like, they went to Tufts. Isn't that great?
They're amazing.
It's the Jewish
No, they-
girl in me. Where'd you go to college? Like, I can't help
Well,
it.
even though you and I were just around the corner.
I know,
Crazy.
separated by a decade in
That's
college,
right.
but that's okay.
I don't
I'm
think
older
so.
than, but
Decade.
yeah,
You're
we are
funny.
from the same.
Well, really,
right.
home and college.
That's right. And so I think it's only fair to say that, Courtney, you were voted best dressed in high school.
Summit High School in
Yeah.
1993. It's my claim to
So
fame.
you must
yes.
have always loved fashion.
You know what? I did. Thank God my mother was super fashionable because
Uh-huh.
I couldn't afford my taste in high school. So
Yeah.
I was able to, pick and choose out of her closet.
I always say that I had a happy childhood because I spent it at the Short Hills Mall.
I know, right?
Like, what's
I know.
how could you not be happy there?
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like that's happiness.
right.
Well, we have a fun little segment here
Okay.
called Keeping It Real.
Okay.
So it's the therapist in me, and I like to ask a few questions.
Well, we need therapies.
Yeah, there you go. So let me ask. I'll start with you, Dan, first. What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10?
I already know.
I
Just
don't want to say celebrity, but
supermodel?
supermodel.
Okay.
And what's it? Alexandra.
Alessandra.
Alessandra.
Oh,
The sports,
You know, the
the ones-
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret supermodel there?
Okay.
She's one of my tops.
Yeah, she's
one of my
gorgeous.
tops.
Is she Brazilian?
She's Brazilian.
Yeah, I don't know what they do right there.
Sure,
Yeah, I don't know.
But they do something right.
Pretty sure she is, yeah.
He doesn't
That's
know
one
her
of my
name,
tops.
but he loves her.
Right.
We'll leave it at that.
It's
Okay?
best that way. He doesn't know her name or email.
Refer to her
no.
about as like
A
her.
typical guy.
Right.
A typical guy.
How about you, Courtney?
I always thought Patrick Dempsey.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dear Lord.
Yes.
But really now, you know who
Yeah.
I love now? Josh Henderson.
Who is he?
Exactly. He's on The Arrangement on E.
Oh.
Check it out, guys.
Yes.
He's so handsome.
He is
Yes.
kind of cute. Okay.
Yes. I mean, he's very young in comparison to me, but he's very cute. Yes.
Do you guys have a favorite celebrity that you've worked with?
I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say.
You know what? Maybe Christy Brinkley.
Oh.
She was really, she is as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside, and she is stunning on the outside.
And she's amazing because
She's amazing.
she has redefined what it means to be in your 60s.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
God bless her.
That's right. And she was
God
so
bless her.
supportive. She was really nice. She was
Amazing.
great.
Wasn't she one of your first Bella White magazine?
She was our first.
Yes.
Our first host.
This is Bella Trivia. I think I
right.
can play now.
That's right.
I'm making a board
That's
game.
right.
Yeah.
And our first ever cover shoot.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So she gave us both of those amazing gifts and allowed us to grow from there.
She must have brought good luck.
She did.
Right?
She did.
Hosted
Absolutely.
the event, pulled up in her Jeep.
She drove herself.
Got
She's
in the
such a
car.
nice person.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the way it should be.
That's right.
Yes, yeah.
That's right.
And I know you don't want to really out the worst celebrity. Do you? Okay. Maybe you can think about that one. You can think about it. Okay.
Not
If
many.
you had to change your name, first name, what would your new name be and why?
Maybe I would go with like a Sebastian or something.
Oh, really?
Very
Okay. Fancy.
I'd be doing
And
more.
why Sebastian? Is it?
I don't know. It just sounds
artsy.
Yeah, it sounds artsy.
Yeah,
It sounds like
sounds
should
Miami.
be told artsy. Miami. Sounds very Miami
Right,
with that.
okay.
I just
You're so funny. That's
Yeah.
such a like crazy question. I never thought. I mean, you know what? I don't know why.
That's
but
what I do. I ask crazy questions as a therapist.
You know what? I always liked the name Claire.
Okay.
I think it's very just elegant
I can
and
see
sweet.
you as a Claire.
You know,
Yeah.
smart. You know.
you know that, Claire.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
got some stage names for each other.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Okay.
Okay. Best childhood memory.
Best childhood memory, probably the Jersey Shore with my grandparents.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, not too over the top. Just
Yeah.
body surfing on the
Those
waves.
are
and
good
just kind
times
of relaxing.
there.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
simple. Just nice and easy.
And it was like simple, very different than the Hamptons,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
always
Very-
over the top.
Yeah.
A little bit of a
Yeah.
a little bit of a scene.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, how about you?
Gosh.
Was it at the mall with me?
Yes, yes. He was
the
walking,
mall?
he was walking the Short Hills Mall. You know what? My childhood, it was great,
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing.
We
it was
grew up
great.
in such simple, nice times.
We really
We
did.
grew up in a small town.
That's
Where
right.
everybody knew each other.
All
And
the
I don't-
families knew each
All the
other.
families knew each other, and I'm sure it's the same way for you. But I know when people find me on Facebook, they're so supportive.
Yeah.
Even if I haven't seen them in years, like
Yeah.
they show up, and I feel like it's like a family.
That's
Do you
right.
feel the same way? I'm sure they're thrilled to see you.
My hometown friends
Yeah.
are my best friends.
It's just
Yeah.
it was
It's
a
the
unique
best.
time, so it's nice. Okay, how do you spend your free time? Do you have any free
That's too
time?
much for the three kids. We're
I
trying to
know,
say now
right.
we're multiple soccer games and
I
football
know.
games and
And
all
they
that.
are so cute.
So
I do
between
try
that-
to look and figure out who does everybody look like, and I think I don't know. I think your daughter looks like you, the
Really
first
think-
one, and then the other
Lindsay?
two look, like you.
Aw.
I mean, they're beautiful children, so I
Thank
try to
you.
look and figure
Thank
out
you.
Yeah.
who looks like who. Okay.
Summertime it's walks, the family walk with the
Okay.
dogs
Yeah,
on the
the
boardwalk.
whole family walk.
Whole family walk.
I
So
do
that's
the
like
whole
that.
family walk.
Absolutely.
Someone
You
gets
all
it.
walk the dog?
All together.
Oh,
Two
as a
dogs.
family.
Two dogs.
That's
Yeah.
why we don't have a dog, Jason and Jamie. They go on family walks.
Yes, it's exciting times.
Yeah.
Okay, if you
Right.
could have dinner with anyone from history, who would it be?
Oof.
Now.
You probably say the president.
All right. I was gonna.
Oh,
How far back do we have to go? Doesn't matter.
whatever.
It could be anybody.
It's your
I-
fantasy.
I would think now president would be President Trump.
Yeah.
I would love a dinner with President Trump.
Well, maybe we can just invite him on to either one of our Facebook Live shows.
Well, I think that maybe.
Right?
I mean, actually, he was on the cover of Bella
He
2 years
was.
ago.
He was.
Yes.
There was one shot where you were all looking over a cover. You were
Yes.
all looking over a computer.
Exactly.
Now, when you had President Trump on the cover of Bella,
That
did
was
he-
pre-presidency,
That was
though.
pre. That was
Yes.
pre, and that was also Maria Shriver was on the
Yes,
other.
yes.
Right. So it was
Did a
an
dual cover.
influencer. It was
Yeah.
a dual cover. Do you still do that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Did President Trump say, and he was thrilled with the cover. I know that you told me that. He
Yeah.
was thrilled with it.
Yes.
And very nice to the two of you.
Excellent.
Very nice,
So his
very
whole
nice.
staff is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
you
was
met
just-
Melania as well.
Melania was actually on Bella's cover year one.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
I mean, it's
I mean,
ridiculous. yeah.
it is a little ridiculous.
She is so beautiful.
Did you guys see her dress today?
Yes.
In Israel? I was liking that dress. What dress is that?
I don't know, but it's
I
gorgeous.
don't- we should find out.
We should find out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because I want it copied in the $25 version, so I can get that.
I'm like,
right.
I
Let's
love
get
the
the
price
cheap
range.
version.
That's right.
No,
that's
she
right.
always looks stunning. No,
Yeah.
we
So,
think she's
since you had him on your cover, I'm sure he would speak to you.
Well, maybe not at this point, Robbie.
Well, I don't see why not.
No, perhaps. I
Right.
mean, I've always been a fan. So
You should
Yeah.
tweet him.
We should exactly.
Well,
You
we
should
should
tweet
just
him.
say that we know that you're in Israel, but if you want to come on with all of us and have a conversation, we would enjoy that.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
We would
Absolutely.
enjoy that conversation. It would be an intellectual dialogue.
That's right.
Right?
That's
And we
right.
would try to ask fair questions
That's right.
that provides insight.
Exactly.
And-
Well, like in our interview that he did, it was fantastic. He gave a great interview, and it was
He
exactly
is actually just very nice. You know, that day he was very nice.
Yeah.
You know, he
Yeah.
was a very nice man. You know. I thought it was
love that.
nice, yeah.
So I think a
Well,
dinner
can
would be
people
great.
find that interview with
Yes.
Donald Trump? Is it online?
It's on BellaNYMag.com.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can look at it, and we know that people have a lot of different political feelings,
Yes.
but I just want to say that I think the way to have an advanced political discussion is not talk in an echo chamber, to really talk to people who can have different ideas and understand where each person is coming from, and we understand people have intense feelings, and the goal is not to alter anyone's feelings, but
right.
I think really when you're in our business, you want to speak to everyone and you
Everybody.
want to hear where they're coming from, because that's what makes news and that's what makes interesting news, and
That's
that's
right.
what separates Bella from other magazines. You're having
Mr. Trump and Paris Hilton.
and
so
Paris
different.
Hilton, right?
That's right.
And they weren't on together, but and I'm sure they had very different things to say. But what do I know? I
They
don't.
did. Yes,
I
they did.
imagine.
Yes, they did.
Well, so the invitation to now. Do you think for your Facebook Live show that your celebrities will start coming by to have a conversation?
Well, you
We're
know what?
starting to.
We're going to, try and start with that now.
I think
you
that
know?
would be a really
Exactly.
great idea.
Yeah.
Because they can come alive and
right.
you know them, you have access to them.
Exactly.
That's right.
And it's just all part of your exciting brand, which
Absolutely.
will grow by leaps and bounds.
Thank you.
And one of the best things that happened to me was meeting both of you
Oh, you're so
Yes,
and
thanks, Robi.
being
Thank
a
you.
part, invited into the Bella family, which
That's
I feel
right.
so proud to write when I do and talk about things that are going on in New York and things from a psychological perspective. So
right.
anyway,
Thank you.
check out my website and you can see a link to Bella New York, and you can just Google and find where to get Bella. It's in LA as well, and really interesting conversations. And you also have a Facebook Live show. Are you still doing the celebrity interviews with your...
A little bit.
Okay,
A little bit.
I think that transition, right? There was Celebrity Page that
Oh, yeah, yeah.
transitioned
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Bella TV, but maybe it's all now in Facebook Live, Bella
right.
Facebook Live.
That's right.
So they also have a Facebook Live show, which is
That's right.
fantastic, and they
you.
talk about what you're doing in your magazine, right? You
That's
talk
right.
about
That's
what's
right.
coming
Each
up,
issue, different
and they're going to
things.
start having celebrities and more parties, which are fabulous.
That's
And just
right.
check it out, and thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.